Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to watch this video. My name is Debbie and I am from Spill the Tea Leaf Readings and more. In this video, I'm going to show you some tarot spreads for clarity and focus. Goal setting spreads would normally fit into this category, but there are so many of those that I'm saving that topic for a different video, so you won't find any of those spreads here. For anyone new to these videos, the cards I'll be showing you are just examples and I'm not reading for an actual person. It's all in service of showing you what the tarot can do for you. And of course, if you like what you see, let me know, subscribe, and maybe even get a reading with me. If that is something you're interested in, you can email me at info@spillthetealeaf.com. As usual, I am starting with the smaller spreads and working our way up. This 3-card spread is from autostraddle.com and is called The Fool's Journey. This seemed like a fun one to start with. In this example, we have Strength, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Strength is the Do This card, reminding you to be patient and kind. Ditch This is the slow, steady, and dependable knight. This card is saying that you should stop being the reliable one, that it's time to do things for yourself, even if it inconveniences others. And finally, I love this, we have the Yeah, okay, but not until tomorrow card in the form of the Two of Wands. In other words, you have to make plans and get ready to put yourself out there, but for today, you can just think about it rather than doing it. Here's another 3-card spread. This one is from Ebony Highland. The Take Action spread is similar to the Situation Challenge Outcome spread, but with a focus on focus. In this example, the moon is a challenge that needs to be overcome. I would say that you avoid anything that could be dangerous, which stops you from doing things. For example, if you don't like going out at night by yourself, you find yourself sitting at home alone rather than having a social life. The Ten of Swords is the next card, and this is saying that it's time to focus on moving on. The past is the past, it's dead, it's gone. Temperance, reverse, is the lesson to learn or action to take next. This card is all about lack of motivation, so you need to work on avoiding excess and learn to find a balance. Next up is the Distraction spread from True You Tarot. When you lack focus and need a distraction, try this 5-card spread to help refocus yourself. The Emperor shows up for what I should be focused on, and he represents order. So perhaps you've been allowing things to slip lately. Well, it's time to pick up the pieces and get back into your routine. The Four of Pentacles reversed shows what's pulling your attention away, and this card is a good placeholder for greed. Have you been too focused on material goods lately? This distraction has your attention because you're in the middle of a tough transition, per the Six of Swords. Things are always rough at the beginning of the journey, and things are helping you get through this rough patch. Judgment is how can I ground myself? This card is just reminding you to be true to yourself. In the middle of a transition, it can be easy to get lost and forget why you started on this path in the first place. So, ground yourself by taking the time to reflect and make sure that you are doing what you are meant to do. The Page of Swords reverse is our final card, and he can be an immature and arrogant SOB. So, to move forward in a positive way, you have to put him behind you. It's time to grow up, but also to learn. This sounds like part of the overall transition we see represented by the Six of Swords. This 5-card spread is my favorite in this video. What a great way to start your week. Maybe this is something you do right before or after you create a weekly intention or affirmation as well. In this example, we start with the Hierophant reversed. He is suggesting that your focus for the week should be on self-belief. Don't be afraid to zig when others zag, so long as you believe in yourself as you do so. You should direct your energy towards the nurturing and abundant Empress. In other words, be kind and attract all those flies with your honey. They may come in handy later. To best care for yourself, the King of Cups is showing up. He is probably representing a real person here, someone who can help to take care of you and share your burden without judgment, and who can be a shoulder to cry on when needed. Sometimes you need to let others help you in order to best take care of yourself. The Ace of Wands reversed will challenge you. I tend to think of this card as lack of motivation or passion. So you will be challenged by the need to self start this week. Inspiration will come in the form of the Four of Wands, so you will feel secure and loved and celebrated this week, and that will allow you to find inspiration to help combat your challenge this week. This clarity spread from Ebony Highland is the last of our 5 card spreads today. The italicized words are from her and give you a quick way to think about the 5 cards: message, want, help, aware, strength, help. So, the message you need to hear right now is a 10 of Cups. In other words, things are good right now. Sometimes it can be hard to believe that we are actually happy. So, this card is letting you know that it's okay to accept that. The Queen of Swords is saying that you want to cut through the BS more than anything. So, maybe you've been deceived in the past. This would also explain why you're having trouble accepting happiness for yourself as you've lost that trust. The Knight of Swords is telling you what to be aware of. It's really interesting that we have the Queen and Knight of Swords right next to each other, looking at each other even. I would interpret the Knight as person to be aware of, and also the person that the Queen, you in this case, is ready to stop. This Knight is go-getter, someone who springs into action and is always going. They could be a hero, like the image of a chivalrous knight, but since that's just an image and not at all how knights and chivalry actually worked, he's definitely someone to watch out for. Your biggest strength is the Three of Wands reversed. This card is usually about not planning ahead, so your biggest strength must be flexibility or even impulsiveness. And the Two of Wands is helping you. This is almost the opposite of the card before it. If your biggest strength is impulsivity, then someone is with you, able to help balance that so you are able to make plans and get things done. I really like the 7 card spread from True to You Tarot. There is no layout for the cards, but I decided to break them up this way for this video. Each row is thematic, but you can lay these cards out however you want to. The Ace of Cups reverse is our first card and is telling us where you currently feel stuck. You seem to be having big, overflowing emotions that you can't get past. Why? The Nine of Wands is showing you that you're battle worn and overly cautious. This makes sense. You've been hurt and you don't know how to move on with your life. Of course, you have big emotions. What you see about the situation is the Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting that we have 2 reverse aces in this spread. You see that this situation is clouding your everyday life, that it is coloring everything, and you don't know how true your perception is right now. For example, if a coworker hurt you, you are now looking at all your coworkers through a lens of distrust, bringing collaboration to an end. What you don't see about the situation is the High Priestess. She wants you to trust your gut, which you are not able to do right now. All of your intuition is caught up in this situation, and that is part of the problem. To see more clearly, we have the Devil. This goes right along with that last card. You need to release limiting thoughts. You need to shake things up and create a new routine. In short, you need a fresh start. The Hermit comes in as an action card telling you that it's time to reflect and figure out who you want to be going forward. And finally, the support you have to help you through this is a whole community. Lean on your friends, on your family. Find new collaborators by joining a club or volunteering. They will help you get unstuck so that you can start trusting yourself and your instincts again. We have 2 spreads left. This one is the Clarity Tarot spread from incandescenttarot.com. As you lay this one out, pay attention. The first 2 cards are in the middle, and the eighth, the last card, is placed at the top. We start this spread off with your biggest fear and or distraction. The Eight of Pentacles shows that you're stuck in a routine. Sometimes that can be something that we use to distract us from new and potentially scary things. Focus instead on the Fool reversed. He is a risk taker. What a perfect follow-up here. A past experience let go is the Page of Wands. Interestingly, a useful past experience is the Knight of Wands. Taking these 2 cards together, I see a progression in your past. The old you is no longer serving you, but the you that is a go-getter and an adventurer is one to remember and take with you as you continue to evolve. We go from one night to another, as our next card is the Knight of Cups, a sensitive dreamer who can charm with his poetry. This is what to cultivate. Allow yourself to dream and work towards your dreams. Your next step is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. It is time to nurture yourself and make plans that are achievable. So basically, take your dream, turn it into a goal, and then break it up into smaller goals and action steps that you can actually take. The Four of Swords reverse is your inner strength, showing that you are in touch with yourself and don't need to stop to reflect. And the King of Swords is your outside help or advisor. This person is a leader who has put in the time to get where they are today. They are well read but don't lack street smarts as a result. They are truthful and won't put up with liars. That seems like a good person to have as an advisor. Our last spread today is a 15 card one from interrobangtarot.com. I hope I'm saying that right. I have changed the title of this one slightly. Let's see if you can figure out how. This is the Focus Effing Tarot spread. This is made up of 5 trios of cards. Each trio has a different focus but is similar in structure. The middle card in each trio is the primary focus of that topic. The one to the left is what to drop, and the one to the right is what to pick up. So although there are 15 cards, it's basically 3 questions repeated 5 times. Our first trio is the King of Wands, the King of Cups reverse, and the Five of Cups. The King of Wands is your primary life focus. This is a person you aspire to be, someone at the top of their game who hasn't lost their passion and creativity, is really good at motivating others. The King of Cups reversed, a superficial person, is what to drop. This might actually be a person in your life, maybe a narcissist that you know. The Five of Cups shows disappointment, which doesn't feel like something you'd want to pick up, but perhaps is hinting at a healthy dose of realism being added to your daily diet. The next trio is about work. For this, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Wands. So the Knight is your primary focus at work, which just shows me that you are bored and stuck in a routine. It's time to drop the Queen of Wands, again, probably a real person in this case. They are someone who makes your life miserable and thinks they're better than everyone. What to pick up is the Seven of Wands, a sense that you need to keep fighting for what you believe in. The middle trio is about art and creativity. We have the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Your primary creative focus is showing you resting, so you must be in a period of reflection. It is time to drop the Hierophant to stand in for tradition. Your next creative pursuit should be out of the box. You should pick up the Fool. You should be more carefree. Just do what feels right. The next trio of cards is about your health. For this, we have the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess shows that your primary health focus is in trusting that you know your body and mind best. It's time to drop your insomnia, as if that's easy to do. There are things you can look into to help relieve this, though, and I think that's what this is hinting at. Of course, tarot cards are never a stand in for a doctor, so keep that in mind. What to pick up is the control. Um, if you know what's right for you, take control so that you can get on the right health path for yourself. Again, tarot does not replace a doctor, but if you are struggling to get a diagnosis and your doctor is not listening to you, this is a great reminder that there are other doctors out there who will listen to you. And finally, love. The last trio is all about your social and love life. For this, we have the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Cups. Your primary focus right now is spending time with your friends. It is time to drop the Three of Pentacles reversed. A lot of times, I think about this card as doing things on your own. So it's interesting that you're spending all this time with friends and yet trying to navigate life without them. Stop doing that. The Knight of Cups as a thing to pick up does seem like a love life, like the right person is there for you and you just have to find them. Yes, romance is literally in the cards. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed learning these spreads and that they help you find clarity and focus. If you're interested in getting a reading, please email me at info@spillthetealeaf.com. In my next video, I'll highlight a different type of spread, and I do hope that you join me for that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and comment below if you want me to cover something specific sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful day.